Welcome back. If you haven't found a gift yet for dear old Dad, today can be hard because they're hard to shop for. So we are joined by our friends from Family Entourage, Kelly Gillespie and Mei-Ling Nasar, for some great ideas. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Happy Father's Day soon.
I know.
It's a time where we're like, oh, we don't want to disappoint. All right, so Dad's hard to buy for. Let's face it.
It is. We've got some ideas. We've got you covered. So this summer, the Rady Shell has lots of great summer concerts, and whether it's Dad or Grandpa, they've got you covered because they have, the classics like Tchaikovsky and Beethoven, so maybe Dad or Grandpa is more like that. They also have summer movies, so the San Diego Symphony plays the score of the whether it's Star Wars or some of the Disney movies. They also, our family loves baseball. This summer they're doing the world premiere of Field of Dreams. So the symphony will play the score, and then the movie will play in the background on the screens. And then of course they're also bringing people like John Legend and the Beach Boys for concerts as well. So
Field of Dreams. Does Kevin Costner get any better than Field of Dreams?
So that's a great idea to take Dad or Grandpa for fun.
Yeah, because sometimes, our dads typically where they want more of an experience and adventure rather than brunch or dinner. I don't know.
A beer cozy.
All right, and I see shoes.
Okay, so Lauren, I love this brand. It's called Vessi, and when we discovered them, what's so great is dads are always, active and ready for adventure. And if they are traveling locally or abroad, this is the only shoe they'll need to pack because they're 100% waterproof, but still stylish. So you can go from, day to night and so forth. But being in San Diego, like we said, active, it's also fantastic for dads that mow the lawn, do yard work, anywhere that you might get dew or wet soil. One of my favorite things for them is to the kids' sports events, right? Yeah. Like that field is so unpredictable. If it's going to be wet or soggy, if dad's coaching, and we live in a beach community, so that's fantastic for that too, because sometimes you want to walk the beach, but you don't want to necessarily get wet. You can, use them in the sand and at the shoreline, but then also active enough that you can, step into a kayak or do paddle boarding with them. Wow. And I love the idea of having dads wear vesties to amusement parks because you're there for like 12 hours or longer. Oh, and did I mention that when you put these on, they don't need like a break-in time period. They immediately are just comfortable. You won't blister, you won't shave. And,
it's kind of like a sock for the top,
yes,
right?
It's a very nice, knit fabric. And there's always that one wet ride too, and then you're soggy the whole rest of the day. So I love that. And then also, maybe pair it with a gift certificate, with a coupon. Be like, hey, coupon for Dad, good for, walk on the beach, or redeem it for a little weekend getaway. But these are all from Vessi, and just love the fabric, love that your foot's going to be protected.
So they're available at like Vessi.com?
Yeah, Vessi.com.
Okay. That's the place to go. I see cute little cars.
Yes, well, we couldn't bring actual vintage cars in studio, so we brought some replicas. But Belmont Park this Father's Day has a free vintage car show. They're bringing out 150 classic cars, vintage cars. So you could, my dad loves a vintage car, and so car shows like that, people love that. So, and then Dad can also they're also having beer out of a vintage Suburban, if you don't want to do that as well. So lots of fun things. And then if Dad wants a little bit of a, little bit of whirl, you could take him on the Giant Dipper at Belmont Park as well. So that's all at Belmont Park, and it's free. Obviously the food and the rides you'd have to pay for, but the car show is free.
The car show is free at Belmont Park. Wow, how fun. I would love that too. I'd be like, no, it's for you, babe. It's for you. But just get creative.
Yes.
There's some good ideas to pair with things, but then you can also, like you mentioned, Kelly, great idea to do it with a gift card for something to do together, which is fun.
I feel like that overall, like you mentioned earlier, dads just want to spend time with their family because they work a lot of the day. So anything that you can do to kind of bring that family closer together, and that's what we're all about too.
All right. Well, thanks, ladies. That was fun.